I will start the stream a little earlier because we're ready. And I don't know if doing that starts the stream on YouTube. I will have to see. Or maybe do I have to start it here? No, it's okay. Seems good. Except this black. No, we're good. Alright. So for the music, I have a few ideas for tonight. Except that I need to be sure that it's good and not too loud. Maybe I can try this. Well, we'll have to wait a little bit. And yeah, so we'll have to talk, obviously. It's actually a little bit loud. Yes. Yeah, I will put it in half and I will change it later if I need to. So, do I have the chat now? Don't seem like it. I need the chat. Well, for the genre of the game, I don't really know about it yet. Wow, sorry. Actually, trying to... Because there will be a theme, that's for sure. And then, since it's going to be an hour, that's will be based on the theme. And something very simple. The last one was just a simple game where you had basically items popping on the screen, and you need to click on those items to replenish a battery going down. Actually, the game is somewhere around there. The game is here. So this is what we did last week. You have a battery life, and you have to click on those things appearing, or you run out of battery, and that's pretty much it. And actually, I never tried it on this web browser here, so I don't even know if I'm good at it. I don't think so, because it's pretty much randomness here. Like, yeah, I think one spawned out of the screen. And now I'm very unlucky and having very quick ones, because there's a lot of randomness in there. So, yeah, based on the theme, will be something completely different, I guess. Except I'd like to have the sound in there changing, because I don't know. I hope it's not gonna burst in our ears, especially mine. Not even sure mine text an S. Why not make them moving? Because I did not have the time. Actually, that's all I could do in 1 hour. Technically, I can edit it further than the hour, but I wanted just to stop at the time limit for this one, at the very least. And I didn't choose either to go back to the game and update it. I actually already did an mid-playing update, because if you actually look at it, so we have to reset, there's not even a restart button. Yeah, basically initially the drain was much harder very quickly, and clicking on electricity nodes wouldn't give that much, so the game would kind of be over after 14 seconds. Now it's a little bit better, but yeah, yet again it's pure randomness. And actually Liz did 34, so that's kinda huge. Right there I did 28. Because yeah, 1 hour, it's so short. I don't even know how you can make super good games in 1 hour, but... Oh yeah, and I wanted to prepare as well a project. So let's create a new one. So here in Godot, we're gonna create jam. What date is it? 26. Wait, 7. 26. And let's go with that. Actually, I made a playlist for the music. Where do I find this? Oh, okay, that's a brutal. Actually, I want you gone. And there we go. Except that, yeah, if you can restart over, that would be great. So yeah, basically I will wait for the theme. And... oh yeah, well, at the beginning of the stream, it's definitely gonna be 27th. But I guess it's too late for that. But technically, it's on the Friday. Because Liz is probably much on the west. So it's gonna be Friday for her. So yeah, actually, the chat. No. Why can I get the chat on there? Eventually I will have to move the microphone to put it behind the keyboard so that I can type more comfortably, because that will be a lot of typing very quickly. Like the last session, that was insane how stressed I was typing so fast. Yeah, actually 1 hour difference. I do believe we might be on the same kind of vertical thing, but it's probably the weird France managing time, because once in a year, namely the summer, we change time. And we have a different time in winter. Which is... oh no, it's actually 1 less, so it would be 2 hours maybe. I don't know. I actually don't keep track of that. Everything updates automatically. That's kind of annoying, really, to have this thing of, depending on the year, you have to change the time on all the things like electric appliances. Kind of meh. Okay, I try something different to get the chat. I will try to read it with the YouTube application. So, how can I get to find my own stream from my own channel on my own? Alright, I got it. And the chat. French built different. Yeah, it's... the point is that different is not necessarily better, and in our case it's often the case. Well, actually for many people. Actually weaving in. So the first portion of the stream will be about finding a theme. The last week I didn't participate in that because I had the brilliant idea of playing Swarm before the jam, so it started while I was playing Swarm with my friend, so I didn't want to quit in the middle of the game. So the jam started without me. And I was already late at the start because of that. And this time, I'm not gonna be late. Actually, maybe I do want to send this stream on Godot Coffee. We never know. Let's grab this guy. Duck. People streaming their duck. That's interesting. But yeah, since we do have a little bit of time, the thing is that the current one? Oh no. I thought I had bad names on the stream. I wonder if I had clue how to do this. Was it here? For the item overlay in there. No, the fact is the weapon engine groundwork in there doesn't consider any kind of inventory at all. Like, not at all. It's just a random slot somewhere connected to nothing. But yeah. No, really what it has to be done in there is let me think very quickly. Do I need others? Well, I will have time anyway. Because yeah, what's gonna be necessary is to rework this slot in there. So here we have this slot class, and this guy you want to change this to have an item object basically. You will want to create the new thing, and this is where it's gonna go. And that's pretty much it. And the thing is that there's a kind of tree happening there, where we have this. We have this kind of things basically, where we have item, and then from item we have weapon, and then we have armor, and then can you move? No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, wow. It actually takes an U if I have to. And here we have chest and I don't know, gloves. So you have something like this. And they all inherit each other based on the rows. And you want to have two trees, one for the resources and one for the objects. And for both you will need both objects and resources if you want to instantiate those. And since you will want, for example, the weapon to be instantiated, you will definitely want the others as well, because item here will become an object, and from that standpoint, since it becomes an object, all the other ones have to be objects as well. Item object is weapon. No, weapon object is weapon, which is why you have weapon object, item object, armor object, chest object. So you kind of have two blueprints for each object. You have the resource blueprint and the object blueprint. And then you just replace all the items in the inventory by this, and all the weapon inventory by weapon object, etc, etc. This is what I mean really when I say overlay. It's like you have a copy of all these resource items, these resource blueprints. You have a copy that you put on top of that, and that's pretty much it. It's like a layer of objects. This is why actually at the very beginning I didn't use resources, because I couldn't understand that, and it was very, very confusing for me at the beginning. And yeah, really, really not easy. You really have to, it has to click. I can't explain it differently, but it has to click. So maybe we want a few project settings. Let's go with, well, actually, since it's going to be in a browser, maybe I don't want it to be super huge. Get back to whatever you were. And no, I don't need any setting actually. Things become more interesting, do they? Wait, do I have... Oh no, sorry. I thought I had different chats on different things, but it's not my chat. That's why it's different. So yeah, honestly, last week the theme was battery, and it was such a lucky theme, to be fair. And I don't know, when I saw the other theme, I was like, I would have had no idea what to do in that situation. And I don't know how long I would have frozen in front of the the theme, basically. Can I edit this? Yes, I can. So this is... the original live. This is the music. Right. Do I want to add anything else? I don't think so. Maybe the Ashayo. And the last time I actually didn't manage to send the submission of the game. I think I missed something, but I don't know what. So here will be the... what is it? Itch. Or jam link. Let's go. I think it's this. Let's go with that.
Games in 1 hour, y'all. Yes, indeed.
Actually, we won't be able to hear her because of this sound. Well, actually, I guess it's fine. So I don't know if we want to suggest topics. Also, by the way, you will have to tell me about the sound if I need to change the sound of the other stream. Because I don't know, I can hear myself. Well, actually I can, but... wow, it's so late. There's such a difference between when I'm streaming and what's actually happening. So I usually don't have any ideas for the themes. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Shuffling. The thing is as well, I don't have that much knowledge about how to use 2D in Godot. I'm mostly using interface. And I don't use any pre-created code as well. I don't have any components ready to use. So that's a little bit bad. I should think about creating components which are reusable from one game to another. That would be great.
Guess what? You can still upload it. So I'm just saying you can get a little more than an hour if you do that. So make those pre-submissions if you can. Here are the rules. Everything has to be...
And actually the last time, during the last jam, I had to learn how to submit a game on HIO, which I didn't know how to do. And it's actually very easy. I was surprised. So we can really create simple games and upload them very easily.
So that way we can like bring them together in the future. But for now, we're just gonna pick one out of everybody's, and then make sure you relate
I don't know.
entry to that topic in some way. Please finish.
I'm trying to think about themes, but
the time that it takes me to play through everybody's games gives you
oh,
time as well.
we do have the
If you're
cat.
gonna put in music, make sure it is copyright free, but no, you have to have made it. You have to have made it within the jam, and if you made it before the jam, please make sure it is copyright free. That's it. So I don't want any music packs, but you can use 3D assets, 2D assets. You can use entire frameworks that you've made before, player characters that you've made before. Use all of
So
it. That's totally fine. It's just music.
that makes sense when we know that Liz's game is about an alien who's running and abducting people. So there's kind of a... how do you say that in English? Recurring joke about the alien things. And last night, we actually joked about the alien cat cam, which actually arrived.
So I'm gonna start from the top, and until I fill it up, then we're done. Topic: high score.
No, I don't know.
Wow, I can't believe that's never been a topic before. High score. Okay. Let's see. It's like, there's something I like about it. Beat the odds. What does that mean? Welcome, Nuclear Cyborg. What does that mean?
Actually, beat the odds could be interesting. Would be like something you have to choose between random doors or whatever, and you had to find the right one. Or like a tile revealing game.
about board games?
Oh.
Board game.
Some of
Like,
those
really
are just
weird, 'cause
so
we're gonna be
complicated.
like, but I don't want to make a board game. I don't know, make it reference board games. Hey, this is what you get for
Because I'm not gonna draw sprites
increasing power. Oh, that's such a
at
good
all.
one, Judge.
So oftentimes, for example, if you have board game or chess, you will have people who will just make a simple platformer with a chess piece.
There's some good
Chess
ones here.
piece.
There's some very good ones here. A Google form
And
of topic ideas for the jam could be a good idea. It could be, but it's not as exciting as coming up with them on the spot, don't you think? I don't know, that's just me. It just adds to the moment, you know? But like, yeah, I do want to keep track of them and do something special with it at some point. Okay.
no, when they mean that chess is the theme,
Like the corn.
I think they don't mean to recreate chess and not in 1 hour, but you can kind of make something about it, I guess.
Floating cat. Flying chat. Wait, it was supposed to be chat. Flying chat.
No, I think she doesn't realize it's about the cat on the counter.
Floating cat. How about floating? I like
Oh god.
floating. Floating is a good one. Yeah,
I don't want to
okay,
cough.
yeah,
It's going to be so
floating.
obnoxious.
Okay. Let me see if I can edit any of these down. High score. Yeah, Mace is very cool. Make cat. It's not.
I so don't know
Maybe I need to
what I'm
loosen
gonna do
up.
with those
Something
themes.
about it bothers me, Austria. I don't know. It's just like it's. I want like something with some action to it, you know? Beat
It's
the odds.
very
I
ugly.
like beat the odds. Beat the odds is nice. Masterclass. Teaching.
I'm actually gonna create a few.
Instructive. Alright, this will have to.
Actually, I can create a base singleton script.
I'm gonna spin this wheel and it will
Wait a
determine
second.
our fate today. There is no turning back. Once that topic is chosen, we are done for. So get
This
ready.
is so squished.
Here it's gonna go fast. It's gonna go fast. You ready? Increasing power. I like this one.
Increasing
Okay, cool.
power.
Let's
Wow, I don't know.
go.
Well, actually, that's literally a clicker game thing. That's an idle game thing to do. That's so gonna be it.
The topic is increasing power. That's it. I can't be making it up because it's true. All right. Increasing power. Let me make sure I'm okay. Typing this in, putting it up there. Increase.
So maybe I should get Liz's stream on mute. I don't know. I will put her on the red screen and check if I mute that.
Okay. Start my timer right now.
Because I don't know if that would be annoying to you to have her speaking behind me, or if her voice being that low doesn't
Ooh, that was close. 59.
annoy you. Because no, I don't think I need sound. I'm just gonna mute that at the moment. And move the microphone, so you might hear me less, which will impact how loud the music is actually. So you feel free to tell me. Actually, I don't need to say manager. So I will simply start by creating one of those power manager, which will allow us to increase power, and yeah, that will be the beginning. So I wanted to put her on the side there. Yeah, I really think that 2 voices would be very obnoxious. And if the music begins to have some weird vocals, that would be way too complicated. So yeah, let's start with simple power. Power value. And I don't care about private here. So here we don't necessarily need to get power, but we want to increase power. So we want the quantity. So right now it's exactly when I start to stress and my body is reacting to it. I'm like, oh my god, we have to be so fast. And it makes me make so many mistakes. Maybe I can move this like this. Oh, I could. Well, no. If I move the microphone here, I can't see the screen. And that's a problem. So, yes, very simple here. Power. plus equal quantity. I'm gonna start with that. Why? How is that mixed use of tab? Okay. So actually I can, let me say this. Oh, it's not a scene. It's not a scene. So we have 57 minutes to go. Let's go with that. Actually, I don't necessarily need to create file like this. I just need to create my game. So this is gonna be the game. Yeah, some singletons. It's gonna be very fine. And bring power in. And I can create the user interface right in. I don't see why I would need to bother with different scenes. And actually even bother naming it or whatever. So here, let's have something simple. Okay. So we do add a label at the top. Do we want spacing? No, we don't want spacing. Okay, so I can't see the the panel on the right. That's a little bit complicated. All right. So here it's going to be that was so obvious. I so have to make an idle game in that. That's gonna be in the middle. Layout. Oh, the magic number for the button. Actually, we can make it vigorish for this guy who made this game about Vega. Increase power. So here it's actually going to be very simple. So on the last stream, I mean the last game jam, I made a very full clean code thing. Like there wasn't any mistake in my code, and I'm definitely not gonna do that again. So power let's increase power on. Actually, I'm gonna remove this. Oh, I don't have the script there. I'm gonna remove the argument, and it's going to be calculated in. So the game, yes, we increase the power. So at the moment, yes. Do I want a signal? Yes. Let's make a signal. So this way I can connect my label. So we want to connect that to to a update text. And we want to update the text as well. And in the last stream, we learned how to do that. So perfect. How to format those floats. Okay, so we should have something working in there. Power ref, update text. Yes, because I put this underscore. So we have 53 minutes. Okay. Actually, let's go with 0f. Does that even work? Yes. what do we do? Do we do actually upgrades or spawning things that give more power? That could be interesting. It's kind of floaty, but that I don't know how to move those. Okay, let me think. So we go in our game here and we create a child node, which is going to be control node. Actually, a texture button. And we kind of, what would be the size? Would be 64 by 64. And we do need the texture. So what do we have? Search for power. No, not that. Power generator, power button. Or an arrow? Like a power up? Image up? Amplifier? Or a present. Okay, it's gonna be a present. This is so random. Okay, so back to the side view. Just find your recent video and loving it. Then it's great if you do. I'm glad that you do like those videos. Okay, I need to bring this little guy in there. I'm gonna bring it in the... You go in the resources. So here we will have a texture button, texture normal, present. Okay. And I will make this guy move in the screen. So I don't know how I can clamp it. Alright. Let's actually create a script for it. Create, and it will have variable is visible. Well, it actually is. That's visible. So they'll also be visible. And it requires a timer, I believe. Okay. So here we will create a timer. Dollar timer already. Oh, I can't see the chat because of this. Upgrade. Yeah, I think I will add an upgrade, definitely. It's actually definitely safer than this present thing. So I will create an upgrade right now. I totally agree with that. It's way smarter to do that first. And you will go at the bottom like this. And the thing is with this guy is that I'm gonna create a script. So we will have a is unlocked, which is a boolean by default to false, and we will subscribe to power changes. We will connect that to unpowered updates. Power updates. And what we will do is make a simple check. So if is unlocked. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of is. If unlocked. So if not unlocked. If power dot power is superior or equal to 5, unlock equal true. Unlock not declared. And by default, we will have something which says visible equal false. And when we unlock here, unlocked equal true and visible equal true as well. So we should be able to have no button and have it appear here. Do we want to spend power? I don't think so, because we have increasing power, so we don't want to lose it. We're going to create upgrade currency, I think. Make a bad gift that decreases energy. Well, if I can make the default one, definitely yes. So that's going to be upgrade. And that will be upgrade power generation. So now, as I said, I do need another resource, which is going to be upgrade points. And I'm gonna make milestones. So I will have level, if that makes sense. And then, let me think, function. We're gonna have power up upon level. Okay, yes. And then we're gonna have, we will have something that will check for level up. And this will have something in the line of if power is superior or equal to level multiplied by 5, and level will start at 1. We will add upgrade points. And once we create power, here we check for level up. So I'm gonna create a new label. And that will be level 1. And I'm gonna create another one, which is gonna be upgrade points. So I think I can, yes, do something like this. So let's create a script for our level. What time do we have? 45 minutes. Okay, great. So maybe I can grab something like this. So here we will not need power updated, but level updated. Yep. And I will say level okay. This one is simple. The other one, though, is probably a little bit more complicated. Yes, I'm gonna create an empty one. And by default, it's gonna be to visible equal false. And here we want to check, well, yes. And that's gonna be upgrade points. Upgrade points. And we need to create upgrade points updated now. Upgrade points updated, which will happen when we do level up. Okay, so we should have something working right now. So yes, this is supposed to be not visible. And we generate way too much. Okay, that's very weird. Let's check that. If power, okay, we didn't increase the level. Level plus for 1. So now this guy should be visible by default. So why it doesn't? Oh, okay, I wanted to make something different. If not visible and power dot ref dot level is superior or equal to 2. Okay, now we do have a breakpoint, and we want to be used to increase that. Okay. So button 2 here, on power update, yes, and we want unpressed. Now what does it do unpressed? That's the trick question. Increase power generation. That's so if upgrade points is inferior or equal to 0. Well, wait a second. Yes. We have, well, actually 1. Well, does the cost increase? Yes. It does. It does increase. So I'm gonna create a function get upgrade 01 cost. That will return an integer, which is going to be the cost, 40 minutes. Don't forget about game's appearance. Yes, definitely. Except that I'm trying to make it look like they are organized, but we'll see about that. And I do enjoy Godot's base theme, so I don't have a problem with that. But I know many people hate it. So upgrade cost is gonna be bar upgrade 01 level int by default is gonna be 0, and the cost is gonna be return 1 plus upgrade 1 level, I think. No, actually. Let's try this. We'll multiply the level by the cost by 3 every level. $39. Yes. So here, as long as upgrade points are inferior to get upgrade 1 cost, we return. Otherwise, we have upgrade. Well, we do have upgrade point, yes. Minus equal. Get upgrade cost. Then upgrade 01 dot level plus equal 1. And let's emit a signal. Signal upgrade 01 level up. Do you find this? No. Upgrade 01 level up. And of course, power plus equal 1 plus, and here upgrade 01 level. So my button, I believe, this guy unpressed. Okay, that's not the button I'm thinking about. Oh, those two labels. You have to be in the control, even though you don't really care. So that's the upgrade level, is it? Increase power. Oh yeah, it just has the same script. Button 2, button 1, great. So unpressed, we will have power.ref. Does it even have a name? Increase power generation. Okay, so that's gonna be upgrade 0-1 level up. Or purchase upgrade 0-1. Why did it change? What the hell? Okay. So unpressed power dot ref dot purchase upgrade 0-1. I actually want to change the text. When? So on power update. Yes. I don't care about disconnecting this, to be fair. So here we'll have update text. Text is going to be equal to increase power generation. And I can break this, I guess, to say costs. And here I need to include the costs. And that's gonna be power.ref.get upgrade 0 cost. And we want to update the text at the beginning and when the level up of the upgrade happens. So upgrade 0-1 level up. So that should work a little bit. Does the level show at the beginning? Yes, level 1, level 2, and we can buy this, except that the label didn't. Okay, why can't I buy? So buying doesn't work. Buying here, purchase a gray one. Yep. Purchase a gray one. So I'm gonna go in there, purchase if upgrade points is inferior to the cost. So what's going to be this then? Okay, so you're not supposed to go in there, but why not? Oh yes, actually you do. So the cost is you don't tell. Okay. And here, okay, when I click nothing happens. So I just didn't connect the press, I guess. Yes. Right, no new message. And we have 34 minutes to go. Cool. So let's see now how it looks like. Yes, I don't need breakpoints anymore. So we can buy 5, increase this, and whoa, wait a second. No, that's right. So at the beginning, it's going to be, yes, very quick. But when we buy we don't have any upgrade on the upgrade points, of course. So here, upgrade points updated. As well as nothing, actually. I do want my buttons not to focus. Okay, cool. And now, maybe I want to play with that present in there. So let's see what I can do with the present. So by default, function ready. Visible is going to be equal to false. Okay. And timer dot wait time is going to be equal to a random f range between 5 and 10 seconds. Then timer.timeout, we want that to be connected to something, which is timer timeout. And what do we have here? Here we have I don't know. Visible equal true. And we kind of want it to move. Do I? I'm not so sure how I want to do that. I could be using twinnings, or I could just be using a process method. But the thing is that if I make a move, it will definitely get out of screen. So instead, what I will do is position it here, like this, and timer dot stop. And I kind of want it to cycle. I want it to cycle between two different twinnings, but I don't know how I can do that. Okay, I think I do. But I don't know. I think I can use animation. Wait a second. I've never used animation nodes. Okay, this is uncharted territory. How does that work? How do I create something in there? I actually want this to be increasing the scale. So here the offset, transform, pivot offset is going to 3272, and I want to change the scale in the animation, but I have no idea how this works. Why not make the main script to create these gifts? You mean the power script? Because it's going to be the node managing itself, if that makes sense. It doesn't care of anything else around it. How do you actually create a freaking line? I'm so confused. Oh, here maybe. Microphone move. Current animation. Speed scale. Playback action. Real motion. Audio copy. This is so confusing. Group task. I just want to add a task, to be fair. Animation. New. Alright. And this is going to be scale. Okay. Add track. Call method. Animation. I have no idea what those are. Property track. Okay. Texture button. Okay. And I want the scale. Scale. Yes. And I want it to be continuous, to be linear, and now I want to change the values. Speed scale, right. Playback options, no. Insert key, no, I don't want to insert a key. How can I change this? So by default, I will just make sure it's visible, check the animation, and when the animation is working, I will hide it. So I wanted to I actually want to change the value of that, right? Because it's supposed to change the scale, okay? But what is the value? Continuous. Snaps. Edit. Scale selection. Scale ratio. What if I put 1.2? What does that do? What did I just do? Or do I have to insert keys and then they will do things? Oh wow, there's a bunch of things. Can use keys near scale of node. Go to 2D and texture button. Transform there will be keys. Okay. Do I actually have to leave the keys I used? Okay, there are keys here. And that's the scale I want to be using here. And what do I do with that key? Oh, I have to bring it in there? And my music stopped. No, I'm here. I don't reach out because there's a huge latence, basically. That's why. Transform, there will be keys. Definitely. So now... So I'm gonna pick the one from the scale. So as you said, I go in there, find the scale here. And... Nope, I can do that. Right click. Copy value. Okay, now it's in. Now can I duplicate it? Duplicate keys. Right there. And easing. Okay, so that's gonna be weird, but let's go with that. Nope. Time 1. Transform the keys. Change value and click key. Okay. I think I got it. So here, whoa, the key's gone. That's a bad thing. The animation. Okay, the key's back. Okay, so I think I have an idea. 1.15. 1.15. And here it's gonna be 1. And then I want it to loop. Actually, how long is it lasting? I will double it. So it will make 2 seconds. And at the end, I will copy this, duplicate keys. And this will go back to 1. And here it's supposed to be 1. I don't know. Does that work? No. So I need to start it. Okay. So here, active. Because, yeah, actually, oh wait, maybe I can see it right there. And the pivot is supposed to be, oh, yeah, well, it's good enough. That will do it. So now I just need to find a way to start it. Autoload. I just have to find autoload. Oh, you mean you want me to make a singleton like an autoload of that? Playback option. Because here it doesn't. Yes, it doesn't. I have no idea where this autoload is. Near edits. Okay, and here we have autoplay unload. Okay, that makes more sense. And now I want it to loop. I probably just have to wrap loop integrate. No. Edit. Cup tracks, can selection. I'm eyeing on the chat to see when the how to loop thing is gonna pop. Track. Oh, is that? No, probably not. Can I make it loop? So don't know. Actually, what time do we have? So maybe I will... We have 20 minutes, so maybe I will do another thing while you actually find a way to tell me how to make it loop. And I will make the effects of the bottom. So here in power, I will have function unwrap gift. This is so... There's so much law. Discord, okay. Main channel. Oh, damn. Yes, of course. Now you're gonna bother me. This will do. So, visible false. It will pop later on. And then, what do we do about that? Timer to stop. Okay, on timer timeout. Now I need a on click. On pressed. And I need to connect the pressed. Pressed.connect on pressed. So what we're gonna do first is to have visible equal false. Then timer.wait time is gonna be equal rand.range between 5 and 10. Timer.start. And also we do want to do something with it, right? Which is unwrap gift. So here we will have round e range 0, 1. Actually, do we have round boolean? It's not bother with that. 0, 1. And we're gonna have if. Actually, I'm not gonna go with. Do I? Okay, we're gonna go with something. If row power minus equal, well, plus equal at the beginning, a round e between 5 and 15. If else power minus equal. Do I actually want to be very mean or not? That's the question. Because if I'm mean, we lose more than we win. But that's a gift. So let's go with well, I'm gonna go with this, and we're gonna have 1 out of 5 if row is equal to 0. No, it's different than 0. Unwrap gift. Okay. And do we have this on the texture button here? Unwrap gift. No. Power.ref.unwrap gift. 17 minutes. Lose more. Yeah. Yeah, now that we have less bad gifts, we could lose more, definitely. We're gonna do that. Oh, that's gonna be brutal. But actually the power... Well, we do lose... Okay. That's how you can lose the game, basically. 100 was a little bit too brutal. So we do have a... power updated. So now I actually do want to have a... Oh no, I'm gonna double play with the label animation again. So here I'm gonna create a label, which is gonna be right there. The level is gonna go here. And the upgrade points is gonna go there. And here we do have a label which says good gift. Oh, nice. And let's actually add the script, it will make more sense. So here we'll have update, or actually good gift. And bad gift. And here the text will change. And text is going to be equal to owner. And text is going to be equal to... Actually, we can make a random thing. Okay. Text for goods, array of text of string, and it's going to be equal to our... Yes. And that's... I don't know. And here text is going to be equal to goods dot, and I can have a random. I think that works. And bads dot pick random. If you do have an idea to add more goods and bads, add a darker background. So basically you want me to add a panel. There we go, darker background. So yes, fun good gift, bad gift. And now, how much time? Okay, 30 minutes. That's going to be the last thing. Signal good gift and signal bad gift. So there, good gift dot emit, bad gift dot emit. I don't know if I actually have to do something about this, like confirming that I'm in the jam. No, I don't. Correct. It's better for this. Actually, you can change the panel. I can edit the panel very quickly. If you want darker things, or if there's any other reasons, like a practical reason. I don't know. Tell me, I will check that. So basically, I don't know what kind of animation I can make. So here I'm gonna add an animation player. And I think I will have to grab that animation player in there. So here, animation player. It's gonna be equal to get animation player. Like this. Yes, you can remove that very easily. Like, you can do that now, actually. There we go. There's no more rounded corners. You just go in the corner radius here and you put it to 0. So what I want to do is to... So what did I do last time? New animation, don't care the name. And then I add a track, which is a property track of the label. Okay. And do I want to change something? Like probably in the canvas things, visible modulate. So I go in my label and then in modulate. Texture, ordering, visibility, modulate. And so is that what the key is for? Yeah, to change it color in code, it takes more effort. Probably, but it doesn't change. It could, yes. Definitely. Because you do have to change it to create the thing. Well, at the moment, I'm gonna have a very quick patch, which is going to be a timer, because I will probably not have the time to figure out how to work this thing. So it's a one shot. Okay. And here we're gonna have timer.timeouts.connect and on timer. So outs, and here we're gonna have text equal to nothing. And so good gift, bad gift, we just start the timer. So that's I wanted it to fade away, but that's gonna be gone instantly. And the timer will be like, it will last 2.5 seconds. So how does this look like? Yes, not like this. So we can buy the upgrade. There we go, upgrade points. And we should have a present popping at some point. And do we actually put a timer that decreases and you have to generate the most power in like a minute or something? Because right there, the present isn't spawning. Maybe because I want this to auto start. No, I don't. It starts in the script. It doesn't. Okay. So actually, oh, I did something bad. Sweet. Okay, cool. We have 6 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so dead. You need help with animation. After that, yes. Right now, we're gonna go with basically stopping the game. I'm gonna go with a function game over. There's 4 minutes left, so game over is gonna be with game over is gonna be equal to true. And here, when we're gonna go with increase power, we're gonna go with if game over return. So we can't increase power, and we can't purchase either. So I will not be able to try this. It has the same name as if already. For game over equal false. Okay. Trigger game over. And that label here, if time left is equal to 0, power.ref.trigger game over. Okay, I hope this works. I'm gonna leave this on the side, and while this is running, I will export the game. Actually, I want it to be slightly on the side, so okay, will I be able to export it? Oh no. to export it if the game is running. So yes, exporting, project, export, add, web file. Is there? I can't remember, but I don't think I need to do anything. Jam.html. Yes. Yes. I want to save this. There's 40 seconds left. Okay, so did it work though? Do I have in documents godot jam 26? Okay, I think I do have everything. So I can zip it and put it in a bucket. New. I'm sorry if I don't read the chat right now, but I'm kind of in a hurry. There's really not much. Jam 27. So this goes in there. Windows. Okay, I guess we'll find then. Oh yes, because script was empty. So yes, we'll have a game over. Oh, we can trigger the gift. That's freaking bad. Okay, we still have 1 minute, so I can make another check in there. If button texture here, unpressed. We're gonna go with if game over, if power dot ref dot game over return, and then gifts will not spawn anymore. So now I can export it again. Yes. Yes, I want to overwrite everything. I'm gonna delete the content of my zip and bring it in again. Yes. So now, well, actually, is the... I said submit a project, upload your game, and I put the zip. Okay, so let's bring that here. Jam 27. Where is it? Blue fights. Oops. Okay, that's totally not what I wanted to do. That's gonna go in documents. Godot. Jam 27. Yes, of course. So what is it? Is it Quest for Power? Okay, I'm gonna turn back this to hear what's going on next to this, if this is still time or whatever. And no, where am I? Quest for Power, blah blah blah. And I will save this. Okay. So it looks... So I don't know. Because that's the thing on this jam, basically. Hey, Guillem. Oh, actually, I kind of remember something. So maybe you have the Spanish pronunciation of your name. Yeah, I think I will just host it on my own page and put it on the community tab. Because I'm not very familiar, we have to create things in there. So how do you actually... Posts. New post. No, actually not a post. Upload new project. Alright. So here we get the Jam 27. Okay, so this didn't work because I didn't put the name, so they didn't allow me to upload. Is that what they did? Yes, it's what they did. Screw that. Can I edit it? Maybe. I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm gonna create something different. Pause the game. You mean like there's an option to entirely pause the game? This is so annoying. Short description. You have 80 seconds to generate as much power as you can. Of course, yes. Well, I didn't know that. Actually, I never had any use for that because I don't do platformers or any game which requires a pause. So yeah, that's probably would have saved me quite some time. There's a problem. You already have a game with that URL. Expected text with me. Well, so I'm gonna change the name. So it's gonna be Power Creep Quests. Yes. Let's go with that. Short description. Or is it because I should? Yes, that's why. I guess. Are we good now? I'm kind of discovering things in the download. Right, you're supposed to... Oh, I forgot something. I definitely forgot something. It's supposed to be... Wait a second. Okay, now I'm confused. Kind of project, HTML, right. And then this. Alright, save. Yeah, of course, if you can, it's one line of code, like quitting the game. And it works perfectly. Failed, just try deleting zip and uploading another. Failed to find the index. Oh, I think I know what. Why? It's because the index has another name. It has jam27 name. So I will have to rename that. Let me see. Can I rename directly within it? And if I do I actually need to change the name of everything? Where is the HTML? I can't even find the HTML. So let's go back to Godot. Okay. Export path. And this is where I want index actually. This is gonna be so messy. Okay. I think I'm gonna create a new folder in there. And I hope that's all I need in that. So document, Godot, jam26, exports. Alright. And here, new. You can see what I'm doing. New. Compressed file. So that's gonna be jam 2024. We are 7. Oh, 24. 727. Is that it? So I bring all this here. Now getting back to there. Ah. Oh. Actually, I will do something. I will get rid of my other projects, which I can see. Alright, perfect. Well, where's my... my library? No. Dashboard. Alright, there we are. So you get gone. I can't. So here, draft, edit. So I'm gonna lid the file, upload the file, which is in there. And let's see. So yeah, hi Guillaume. So you just arrived at the end of the hour of making the game. So yes, she's gone. So okay, she's having a pause, I guess. And we are here. Do I just save that? View the page. Yes. Oh, are we? Will we be able to read? Oh shit. The sizing of this is so bad. Okay. This is a problem. I will have to use anchors, I guess. Because the sizing is forced on this. Can't we get it full screen? Nope. So we'll have to change that very quickly. So if you don't know how it works with Liz's rules for the game jam, basically it's a 1 hour game jam, but you can have additions afterward. As long as she's on stream, she will take the whatever changes we make. So here we will have to consider that we do have a screen size changing. So in this VBox, I will have my click power button and those two labels as well. And those two guys actually will be centered. Like this. Right, so now this texture button, it will go on the corner, but we will have to add a margin. So here, actually it's not gonna need to be in the corner. I'm gonna create a margin with my texture button within that. And you will go in the right corner in there with pixels. And the nice text will actually go in there as well. So this guy will be centered, we don't really care. And we'll just center everything. Well, actually long sentences will go out of bounds. So maybe vertical alignment, center, horizontal alignment, right. So this way I think we could have something better. So vertical box 1, vertical box 2. I need another one for the buttons. Well, it does actually just one button, so I don't need a vertical box. I just need a margin, which is going to be at the bottom left, and 8, 8. Yes, let's go with 8. And this button in there is going to be a little bit smaller. So that's going to be half of it. Well, half of it is maybe too much. No, it's going to be fine like this. Okay, let's just try this and check for the gifts. And I will read that. No, the gift doesn't have a random position. That would be... The last time I did that, I actually needed to clamp this, and I never tried that. But right now there's something a little weird. The scaling doesn't work as I want it to work. Reboot. I wanted a long sentence, but I think it did. I think it will say work. Because the thing is, I want it to be... The margin is creating a problem here. Because I want it to expand this way. But because of the way it works, I would have to position it manually at the start of the application. I would basically need to have this and on ready. Well, actually, I don't know. It's actually not that big of a problem, so I'm just gonna ignore that and export it again. So let me just... Okay, we do have a lot of things in there. So we're gonna export again. Index.html, export project, in export, we're good. And actually I can bring the microphone back. Where's the problem? The problem is that the position of the texture button is decided by the center container around it, or the margin container around it. So when it's scaling up, instead of kind of expanding from the center, which it should do, it slides down like this when it expands, because it is trying to always have this 8 pixel margin around it. And because it's trying to answer to that 8 pixel requirement, it can't scale upward. So basically it would almost need the entire margin container to scale. I don't know. There's probably an answer to that, but... So I'm gonna put that on the side. Change our thing. So I'm gonna delete this and upload it again. So upload file. Oh, well, yes. And now try it again. Change pivot. The pivot is already at the center, right? The pivot is not the problem. But yeah, you're totally right. Pivot is like the first reason why people can get scalings to work. The other, well, it fits. It does fit. Reboot. So we didn't have any bad gift yet. We did. Okay, so actually I just want to wait for the timeout and check that nothing bad happens. Oh no. I'm actually very satisfied by what this is in 1 hour. And to be fair, without your help, this gift wouldn't be badly scaling. I would have just... Either I would have lost so much time that I wouldn't have reached the game over phase, or I don't know, but yes. So that's a wee effort today. Definitely a wee effort. The gift doesn't have random position, so make it. Yeah, but well, actually I could, but now that the hour is stopped, I will just give this one. And I don't know if I actually want to go further. Well, I will check for sure what I was missing with the animation stuff, but not really adding more features. So yes, it works. It works. So I just have to make it public now. Where are we in the music? Oh, we're back to Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, it didn't reset. That's why we have to take out Jungle. Because it's at the end. Yes, making it public. So I'm gonna say this. Do I actually want a picture for it? Yes, I want a picture. So it's this size. I'm just gonna find a random. I don't know what I want as an icon. That will be it. So yes, we want 3. Let's go with 200. 100. I'm gonna download this PNG and stop GIMP. Stop GIMP. Create a new. And I forgot already. 315, 250. That's easier this way. And. Please be centered. Yes. So that's gonna be in. Why are you not in there? Whoa, sorry. Jam 124 7 1. The date is changing as from one file to another. It's interesting. So we're gonna save all this and we will have our image. Export. Good. So now back to that. Add a cover image, documents, GIMP, and this guy. I can go in there. So yeah. Community. New topic. Stable submission. I will just check this, and I think that's gonna be that in it. This will be the everything there is in the stream. Now I think I will jump on her stream to chill there, because I don't have much to do, to be fair. And yeah, thank you No Vision on Me for being here. That was very grateful help, and thanks to all the silent viewers that I noticed. And yeah, hope you like this, and I will see you some other time.